A report from the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration noted that driver fatigue plays an even greater role in fatal accidents than impairment due to drugs or alcohol. Even more startling are the findings of a recent study comparing the driving performance and capability of a person who has been awake for 24 hours with that of a person with a blood alcohol level of 0.1, the equivalent of 3 to 4 drinks for the average adult. The study also determined that a person who has gone without sleep for 24 hours is 7 times more likely to have an accident than a fully rested driver.
In any given year in America, statistics will tell us that roughly 1,500 fatalities and over 40,000 non-life-threatening injuries are the result of accidents where the drivers were either fatigued or sleep-deprived. Now, these numbers are very conservative because they simply do not take into consideration numerous accidents that are related to drivers who are simply not paying attention to the road.
These statistics have been the motivation for the development of a new technology capable of detecting the alertness, or lack thereof, in a driver. Here at Effective Control Transport in Montreal, researchers have devoted over 10 years of research and testing in order to come up with a revolutionary technological approach to the problem of preventing accidents due to fatigue and drowsiness.
In the past, scientific research was aimed at detecting when a driver falls asleep in order to wake him up. So this is what we call the reactive approach, and researchers at ECT believe this is not the best one. Therefore, they launched themselves into the development of a new kind of technology capable of detecting the evolution of state of alertness, pinpointing exactly where the driver finds himself in terms of this level of alertness. This is what we call the preventive approach, and this is a true change of paradigm.
The main component of the system is the FOLO, Cognitive Resources Availability Manager, or FOLOCRAM. Operating on a biometric technology platform, the FOLOCRAM is designed to detect the first signs of drowsiness.
When a driver reaches a certain level of fatigue, they will show certain behavioral and physiological signs that the CRAM has been designed to detect. When the performance of the driver is being jeopardized due to fatigue, the system will alert both driver and dispatch so that necessary action can be taken, such as asking the driver to pull off and take a rest before he becomes a hazard on the road.
During the refinement of the technology, ECT's researchers come across a very interesting side benefit to the FOLOCRAM, the detection of low alertness levels caused by the use of drugs and alcohol.
The CRAM system does not distinguish between different types of impairment. Actually, the system has been designed to detect and signal an impairment when it occurs, be it to the influence of alcohol, a medication, drug, fatigue, or also to cognitive overload, which happens whenever we're doing more than one task at once, driving and talking on a cell phone, for instance.
The series of optical sensors built within the system collect the data for analysis in a non-invasive manner.
The driver never comes into physical contact with the device. Therefore, the system never interferes with the performance of the driver. Moreover, no physical image is collected from the driver. Therefore, there is no interference with the privacy level of the driver.
For law enforcement officials, the FOLO system provides them with invaluable information at the scene of an accident.
In the past, the only physical evidence that existed at the scene of an accident, whether it was caused or not by fatigue, was the lack or existence of skid marks on the road, indicating that the brakes were deployed. Today, data that we can extract from the CRAM can corroborate with the decision of whether an accident was caused by fatigue or not.
Ultimately, the FOLO system allows fleet managers to efficiently and cost-effectively manage their vehicles, keeping costs down and passing them on to their customers. For more information on this story, please visit Effective Control Transport at econtroltransport.com.